That's what we got to see. More of the same. Boos from the crowd, and for good reason, because nothing's happening.
Deep breath. Hold on, Rob.
Hold on, Rob.
Okay, Johnny. Take a rinse here. Like that. Okay, how you feeling? Johnny, I want you to get your double jab going, all right? I want you to back it. All right, this guy's walking to you, okay? He cannot walk through that jab. I want you to double the jab up and then get off to the side. You hear me? All right?
Yes. He's telling him that he should keep it up the way he's doing. You want him to move his hand. You don't want him to stand idly.
Our translator, Michael Amoko. Well, Konadu told us yesterday he'd be patient yet busy. Well, he shoot 50%. He's patient.
Well, in one of the English language translates, he said to him, he's standing idly. Don't be standing idly. Not exactly something you want to hear in a boxing ring. Don't stand idly. Do something.
So polite.
Yes. Let the pain abate and then go forth.
But he's still correct. He can't just stand there. He's got to be busy.
He's got to throw something is what he's got to do, Bob. He's got to come on. Make this fight. Come on. Quit fooling around. There you go. So you start landing something. He's got to start landing something. He's got to start feeling like he's in a fight. He can hit this guy.
He's been to the United States, Konadu, about a month training in Fort Lauderdale, but he's fighting like he just arrived last night.
And he's fighting like he's got jet lag. And a lot of that is, let's give Tapia credit. He's moving like he's got roller skates on. He's punching, moving, punching.
Well, he's not reverting to the instinct as in the past. He's using the things that new trainer Freddie Roach has taught him. Freddie Roach, who has trained many world champions, Michael Moore, Irish Steve Collins, James Toney, working with Lucia Riker.
I love Freddie Roach. I loved him as a fighter who looked like a little choir boy. Looked like he's 13 and he fought like a guy that his life depended on it. He was a great trainer. Nice, calm, quiet trainer. Has a quiet voice about him. Makes you listen.
Very cerebral in his approach.
Very sensible man. I'm really happy that Freddie's found us this career.
Good man for boxing. And now
Yes,
he's helping Tapia out. You know that Roach is the fifth trainer Tapia's had since the Danny Romero fight. He's had a who's who.
You know, I talked to Johnny Tapia. You talked about possibly using Tommy Clark, my trainer, but Tommy can't make it out to those high altitudes because he had a lung removed years ago, and he can't make it out to those high altitudes.
Even Teddy Atlas was brought in at one point, but never actually trained Tapia in a fight. Tapia still with the blood coming down the right side from an accidental headbutt earlier.
But not much.
Not bothering him.
It has not opened. It has not bothered him. They've done an excellent job with a cut in the corner. No problem.
Hey, we've seen Tapia fight with blood streaking down his face, and it doesn't seem to bother him.
And a broken nose.
Yeah, he really doesn't care.
Unfazed.
It's a badge of honor. You know, he really doesn't care. He'll take the blood, even lick it. He's crazy like that. And it's the right way to be as a fighter. I got to tell you guys.
Well, this is like a broken nail to him.
Konadu's got to be getting frustrated. Down there deep inside, he's got to be saying, this guy has got to be hit somewhere.
Oh, beautiful left hooks doubling up. Just what they wanted from the corner by Johnny Tapia. Jabs and hooks doubling up. And there's blood around the nose of Konadu. He's just confused totally. The speed of Tapia is doing Konadu in.
Nice deep breath.
Rob. Not away, Rob.
Nice deep breath. Blow it out.
Good, John.
Give me another one.
Good, Freddie?
Yeah, very good. All right, Johnny, you're doing well out there. All right? Combinations, watching this guy very smart. This guy's still gunning. Now, let's...
All right, let me work on this one.
Johnny, here. I want you to give me that hook to the body and then pivot out from there, okay? Behind the jab, left hook to the body and pivot out, all right?
Okay.
Don't stay there too long now. Combination and out the side. Remember, we're going to win the exchanges, okay?
Get up.
There you go. All right, don't stand in front of
Grab my grapple.
Okay, now here. Nope. You've got to use more faith to suck it out, Okay?
Let's get that water up. I don't want these guys slipping.
I want more feints out there. Okay?
Let's keep that towel up. Get that dried up good.
Tapia racing out to the center of the ring, touching gloves with Konadu. Here we go into round 6. It's been all Tapia, a shutout.
I just asked his wife, who's his trainer as well as manager. I said, "Do you think he can keep this up for 12 rounds?" He says, "He's not even warmed up yet. We've had him going 19 rounds in the gym." 19 rounds in the gym is an awful lot of gym work.
Well, I'll tell you, I tried that a couple times myself back when there was still 15-round title fights. I had the light heavyweight title, boxing 12 and 13 rounds a couple of days in a row. That takes its toll on you.
And he's in great shape. You got to remember, too, be mindful, he sat out 3.5 years in the early 90s for an unfortunate reason, for drug abuse. But it's something that comes back to possibly be to an advantage today. Those are 3.5 years of inactivity.
Well, we'll see when Tyson comes back. He's had 3 years off.
Well, 18 months, right?
And he had 3 years, right, and then 18 months.
Yep.
Stay out of
So we'll see. Right now, this guy looks like he's got the formula to do this for 12 rounds, and right now, Konadu looks like he hasn't got a clue as to how to stop it. Which is a surprise to me because he's got the experience and he knows better than that.
I would have expected with Konadu saying how good his chin was and that he had no problems in that area, that he doesn't throw a little more caution to the wind for us to fight and just cause a brawl.
Yeah, hope that your punch can have an effect, because you know Tapia's punch is not going to hurt him. Or he thinks he's not going to hurt him.
Crowd beginning to boo. They want more action, particularly after the action-packed co-feature.
Well, it almost be impossible to not have a downer after that one.
Now, who in the entire United States would expect a dull fight out of Tapia? I mean, dull is not a word you associate with Johnny Tapia.
And Tapia, in essence, doing his job, doing it very technically, but Konadu just not responding in any way.
He's doing what he has to do to win, and he's doing it handily. Why should he get in a punch out with a guy that punches this hard? Why should he? Why shouldn't he do just this for 12 rounds? It's not in his character to do it, but it's a lot easier than taking those big beatings.
See, Konadu can't cut him off. He can't square up and get an unloaded combination. He gets off one or two, and Johnny's already given him a new angle, stepped off one way or the other. Konadu is not taking any chances.
Here we are in the 6th round with 20 seconds left, and I don't believe Konadu has thrown one effective punch the whole fight.
I was just going to say, I don't think he's landed one hard punch. I mean, landed hard punches. He's thrown a few, but they didn't land.
Tapia continues to cut off the ring, use angles, a lot of head movement, a lot of speed, doubling up with the jab and the left hook, bouncing around, and then sticks out his tongue.
Okay,
Beginning to look like Willie Pep.
Take a deep breath. Go. Take a deep breath. Clean the nose. This water for Vigunachi. For Vigunachi. For ice in Vigunachi. Yeah, that's what we go for.
Well, 1999 kicks off with Mike Tyson on pay-per-view. Saturday, January 16th, Showtime Event Television presents the return of Mr. Tyson, the former undisputed heavyweight champ of the world, most controversial fighter in boxing, entering the ring for the first time in 18 months to face former IBF heavyweight champ Franz Botha. The return of Mike Tyson on pay-per-view Saturday, January 16th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas.
Especially time as I saw the cupboard.
Tapia has obviously not lost any speed in moving up in weight for the first time in a championship fight. He told us his walking around weight is 131, 132. How about scores unofficially at the halfway point?
Well, in this tedium, I have it 60 to